In today's podcast, we're going to cover biohacking consciousness using various definitions and examples of consciousness, and how to biohack higher states and realms of consciousness. We are demystifying this intriguing subject in macro and micro level terms so that there is no confusion. But first, let's debunk a myth or the commonly misconstrued idea that we can only alter consciousness with psychedelics, when in reality, a simple affirmation can alter our state of consciousness. We're going to share specific tips and techniques to achieve higher states of consciousness to achieve what we desire by clearing blocked energy. There is an ever-evolving, deeper awakening community that continues to gain interest in this popular topic, and it's for good reason. So, let's address the initial question. What is consciousness? This subject may appear complex, however, it's as simple as being aware of our thoughts, others, and our environment. We will unpack further psychological factors. Our spiritual structures come down to first, the auric field, which is also an energy field generated by our thought and emotions working together via the realm of consciousness, including dream time. We can talk later on that in greater detail. Our auric field is the energy field in the shape of an egg, known as the original egg of creation. The energy flows through the chakras and meridian field with specific breathing patterns. Our auric field is influenced by consciousness, bridging our lower centers with our higher centers. For example, we can transmute energies, dark matter, i.e., fears and limiting beliefs, exploring the deeper realm of our subconscious mind, which makes up 90% of our brain, and so forth. There we will find our light, energy, etheric body, and creative intelligence, unlocking innate DNA potential. The gateways to consciousness. The aurora reflects our energy body externally, just as the chakras reflect the energy body internally, also known as our energy, etheric body, or chakra centers. These terms can be used interchangeably. In summary, the 7 chakra energy centers and colors combined will emit a white light known as auric field or auras, which are the stepping stone to even greater awareness. The light, energy, or etheric body is the root of the tree of life system via our nervous system, and with precise light body techniques, we can generate an activation of the original Merkaba, which is the divine light vehicle that reaches the higher realms. In sacred geometry, it is the blueprint of Metatron's cube and the tetrahedron energy field, which is purely experiential and can only be experienced by activating the light body. Merkaba, meaning chariot or cherubim, created through precise breathing or meditation techniques, such as prana and chi energy. The 4 spinning chariot wheels imply the 4 spinning elements: earth, air, wind, and fire. Creating the Merkaba does suggest knowing the tools generated as our energy spheres known as our chakra centers. What are the 7 chakra centers? Chakras are energy centers in the body, according to various spiritual and healing traditions, particularly in Hinduism and Buddhism. There are 7 main chakras, each associated with specific aspects of physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Root chakra, in Sanskrit, the Muladhara located at the base of the spine. It represents stability and grounding. Sacral chakra, in Sanskrit, the Svadhisthana found in the lower abdomen. It governs creativity and sexual energy. Solar plexus chakra, in Sanskrit, the Manipura positioned in the upper abdomen. It is linked to personal power and self-esteem. Heart chakra, in Sanskrit, the Anahata centered in the chest. It is associated with love, compassion, and emotional balance. Throat chakra, in Sanskrit, the Vishuddha located at the throat. It involves communication and self-expression. Third eye chakra, in Sanskrit, the Ajna situated between the eyebrows. It relates to intuition and insight. Crown chakra, in Sanskrit, the Sahasrara found at the top of the head. It connects to higher consciousness and spiritual connection. Balancing these chakras is believed to promote overall health and harmony. When we activate our chakra centers or kundalini energy, we can access astral projection, our Akashic records, etheric states, precognition states, psychic awareness, heightened intuition, lucid dreams, which are produced by the pineal gland's chemical and psychedelic release known as DMT. We can also experience the phenomena of out-of-body experience that are commonly associated with NDEs, near-death experiences, and so forth. Superconscious states, known as alpha brain or high gamma brainwaves, super creative intelligence, including access to our dormant etheric DNA potential, etc. To delineate the macro and micro level consciousness. The macroscope is consciousness encompassing a broad, overarching awareness of the world, society, and the interconnectedness of all things. The macro is often related to our higher power and cosmic or etheric realms that divinely guides our choices and actions. It can also be referred to as our higher self. The microscope, by focusing on the finer, more detailed aspects of individual awareness within the physical plane. It involves an intimate understanding of personal thoughts, emotions, and immediate experiences, which can produce biochemical responses via our pineal gland and higher chakra energy centers as we enter specific brainwave states. The 5 brainwaves from lowest to highest frequency are delta, theta, alpha, beta, and gamma. The gamma state of consciousness is a blissful state of being where the 2 hemispheres of the brain, both left masculine, known as our analytical hemisphere, and the right feminine, known as our creative intelligence and intuitive mind, are integrated and merged into one coherent mode of operation, known as the heart-mind coherence. The vital moments before sleep is best to access subconscious or highly suggestive brainwave states. The hypnagogic state is the transitional phase between wakefulness and sleep, typically occurring as a person drifts off to sleep. During this state, individuals may experience vivid visual, auditory, or sensory hallucinations, often accompanied by a sense of relaxation and detachment. Many report heightened creativity during this state, leading to new ideas or problem-solving insights as the mind becomes more fluid and less constrained. The hypnagogic state has an immense influence on our belief system, which has been stated as the best time to approach highly intentional thought paired with clarity of vision and desire, thus imprinting the subconscious mind and accepting it as true. Over time, with regular practice, align thoughts and energy with the reality we wish to create, programming the subconscious mind with visual detail and embodying the ideal outcome and feeling sensation. The pineal gland releases melatonin and other hormones, primarily during sleep cycles that alters our conscious states and brainwave activity. Achieving specific brainwaves is said to activate our limitless spiritual technology, i.e., telepathy, precognition states, spiritual phenomena, etc. The pineal gland, also known as our third eye, is the crux of our human existence and the most enigmatic gland in the human body. According to spiritual science and ancient wisdom teachings, the pineal gland is often referred to as the third eye, a concept rooted in various spiritual and esoteric traditions. This association is based on the idea that the pineal gland, a small, pea-shaped gland located in the brain, is linked to higher consciousness and spiritual perception. Key points about the pineal gland as the third eye. The third eye is symbolically associated with intuitive and spiritual vision beyond ordinary sight. It represents the ability to perceive truths and realities not visible through the physical senses. Mystical and spiritual insight. In many spiritual traditions, the third eye is considered a gateway to higher awareness and enlightenment. It is believed to enhance spiritual insight and connect individuals with deeper dimensions of reality. Activation and awakening. Practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and certain yogic techniques aim to activate the third eye. This activation is thought to open up channels for heightened perception and spiritual experiences. The concept of the third eye has historical roots in various cultures, including Hinduism and Buddhism, where it symbolizes inner wisdom and divine vision. In these traditions, the third eye is often depicted as an eye in the center of the forehead. The pineal gland regulates sleep patterns by producing melatonin, which influences circadian rhythms and other biological factors. Some spiritual interpretations suggest that its physical function is linked to its esoteric role as the third eye. The pineal gland also produces DMT during brainwave states, primarily in sleep and near-death experiences. Dimethyltryptamine, or DMT production, is a powerful psychedelic substance known for inducing profound, often mystical experiences associated to vivid visual and auditory perception, intense emotions, and sometimes a sense of connecting with a higher consciousness or out-of-body experiences. This can also be produced by traumatic events as our body's defense mechanism and dissociating from a painful or harsh reality, deeming the mind as unconscious. This might be common during childbirth or severe physical or emotional trauma. In biohacking consciousness, we can access superconscious states, creative intelligence, divine guidance to follow our north node arrow to unlock purpose, achieve higher states of consciousness, and access greater potential to step into higher iterations of ourselves. But we will have a crash landing and experience massive disarray, for instance, depression, stress, anxiety, worry, etc., from depleting our happy neurochemicals, etc., if we don't have the proper grounding tools to recalibrate and downregulate our nervous system. This is no different than having a surge of caffeine or high adrenaline and crashing, albeit far more serious. Here's a cliché example. For those who presently operate from an abundance consciousness, for instance, may be entirely oblivious to the plight of others because it is not within the scope of their conscious radar. All they see in their surroundings and environment is abundance, so therefore, they derive outcomes via their levels of higher consciousness to overcome scarcity or lack consciousness. Often indicative of blocked energy, such as blocked chakra energy. We will be covering a 7-part biohacking series using holistic psychotherapy and energy techniques for those who want to explore these higher states to transform consciousness and limiting conditions in your life and clear blocked chakra energy for whatever reason desired, be it related to finances, wealth, relationships, health and well-being, or anything else. We will provide a link in the description for the bundled weekly series. If you want to be a part of our community and join the 7-part biohacking system, join the membership. You'll find that link in description. An example of consciousness is when you're deeply engaged in a conversation and are aware of your thoughts, feelings, and the nuances of the discussion. You might be reflecting on how you feel about the topic, how the other person is reacting, or how you want to respond. This awareness of your own mental state and your interactions with the environment illustrates a level of conscious experience as the observer. In this sense, it involves having high emotional intelligence, indicate a higher level of consciousness because it reflects a deeper understanding and management of emotional states, both in oneself and in interactions with others. However, higher-level consciousness encompasses a broader range of awareness, including self-awareness, metacognition, and understanding of complex concepts beyond just emotional states. For example, micro-level self-awareness is a key component of emotional intelligence, which involves understanding your own emotions and their impact on your behavior, and is another sign of higher-level consciousness. Empathy, another EI skill, involves recognizing and understanding the emotions of others, which requires a sophisticated level of awareness and perspective-taking. Self-regulating involves managing your own emotions, thoughts, and behaviors effectively. Classic example. Commonly, if you're feeling stressed about an upcoming event, for instance, a presentation that may cause a trigger response. To self-regulate, you might use deep breathing exercises to calm your nerves, practice positive affirmations to boost your confidence, reframe a limiting belief, embody a powerful intention, and set a structured plan or journal thoughts to organize your mind and emotions to also manage stress, maintain focus, and help enhance performance. Now, changing my tune. Comparing mainstream thinking with higher consciousness can illuminate how perspectives evolve and differ in terms of understanding, values, and priorities according to our states of consciousness. This is due to its emphasis on binary perspectives, cultural and social norms that highlight differences, and media practices that focus on conflict, and consumerism that prioritizes individualism. These factors collectively contribute to a mindset that reinforces separation and conflicts, making it challenging to achieve a more unified and integrated perspective. To counteract this division-minded, ego, or limit-minded approach, it is essential to promote inclusive thinking, emphasize common ground, and seek collaborative solutions that bridge gaps and foster understanding. Empathy bridges gaps between individuals and creates a sense of connection. It promotes inclusivity, reduces conflict, and encourages collaboration as a whole. Independent thinking, also known as critical thinking, from the perspective or an open third eye or pineal gland. A calcified versus a decalcified pineal gland will influence our cognitive states and ability to think independent of mainstream society. Otherwise, it's recommended to seek a pineal gland detox, to help activate superconscious states, the creative mind potential that we are all privy to. Simply put, we can view life as if we're in a simulation materializing our thoughts into our 3D material reality. The prosaic biblical phrase, "to be made in God's image," can be interpreted as such. We are creators and gods of our own reality. We are limitless beings, physical form access to our wisdom and supreme intelligence, where, as we can access source and resources are manufactured within. There is no need to turn to outside answers, which suggests separation, as taught in religious systems or other dogmatic structures. Whether you believe in this law or not, it's illustrative of our creative potential. It shows us the higher laws that we are divinely inherent to and have capacity to employ in our lives. The higher laws are indeed immutable. We are not as small as the perimeters we have placed to fit for ourselves. The heaven is higher than our thoughts. Aren't we the antidote to this dystopian society? Infinite implies no limit. As everyone is infinite and connected to infinite, not the finite. Let's swing this topic a different direction and turn our attention to neuroscience and quantum physics. Everything already exists in the quantum realm within the infinitely expanding universe, right now, simultaneously. Multiple iterations or realities already exist, whether it's our ideal career, mate, health, career, and so forth. However, we must have faith to believe in a greater intelligence working for our good, both for humanity and for ourselves that is benevolent, knowing what we need in every given moment. If we wish to operate from this infinite wisdom using quantum physics, we must also understand how energy or vibration works, and it's best to simplify it in terms of consciousness. Consciousness is thought converted into vibrational frequency. We emit a specific vibration within different thinking patterns and alter conscious levels throughout our daily routines. From releasing endorphins via exercise or taking the same route to work in our subconscious, autopilot states, to entering dream state, elevating our emotions, and increasing our consciousness through perceptual reframing techniques, for instance, can optimize our brains for healthier brainwave balance and performance and will rewire neurocircuitry, restructuring negative memory associations. We all know that a positive mental attitude is key to good health. Our elevated emotions have the greatest impact on creating our ideal reality, even intense emotions like excitement and gratitude, while boosting our immune function via stimulating the production of immunoglobulin A, IgA, antibodies, improving brain function, and signaling positive gene expression. Recoding beliefs improves the internal reality of our perspectives and belief systems, improving our conditions and external realities in turn, as they are mirrored within one another. In conclusion, we can evolve our brain through meditation or sleep meditation. To enhance the cognitive results, simply meditate to brainwave music using binaural beats. We are bundling a 7-step series to biohack consciousness and clear blocked chakras via employing precise holistic psychotherapy and energy techniques that we have taught to countless clients and communities. The link can be found in the description to join this monthly event as a drop-in or save with a VIP membership program and join our higher conscious community. This is an opportunity to save tremendously versus paying the larger price tag attached with one-on-one psychotherapy and energy clearing sessions to help you materialize what you're ready for and deserving of. Thanks for joining us, and be sure to like and subscribe if you gain value from this podcast today. You can find the link in the description to join our membership VIP program. Stay tuned for our weekly podcasts. Goodbye for now.